Hey everybody. Now, yesterday evening I was at my local burger joint, right? I was just trying to get myself a nice hearty meal to end out the day, right? And I walk up to the cash register and I say, hey, let me get a cheeseburger with this, that, and the third on it, and this has the side, and this has the drink. And then they asked me, sir, what would you like on your burger? And I said, well, meat, cheese, preferably the buns. Now, then he asked me a question I haven't been able to get on my head. Cheddar or mozzarella? Both, I said. I confusedly said both, and he was like, sorry, we can't do both. We're in short supply. And I understood that, so I just got cheddar, because cheddar is amazing. But then after I got home, I had finished my meal, and I was going to sleep, and I just couldn't get that idea out of my head. Why not both? And I decided to push it out of my head, because I have to make a YouTube video tomorrow. But then, as I woke up this morning, inspiration struck me. Like a bolt of lightning, or some other object that strikes a person. Observe.
The cheesiest cheeseburger.
But before we do that, I gotta go walk my dog.
One eternity later.
Now that the dog's walked, we're gonna get to seasoning. Come here. So, with seasoning patty meat, you have to remember that the patty isn't the main star. Yes, it's one of the leading actors, but it's not the main star. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a little strong. I like my meat a little strong. So we're gonna go with a 1, 2, since sorry, that first one didn't get anything out. I'm just gonna dump the whole thing of this in here. Looks like a lot, but I already used it. Now we're gonna give it a couple shakes of this black pepper stuff. I got it from this company, All Goods. Unironically, my favorite company for seasoning, culinary, anything. Like, one of the best, really. I am just gonna throw in a pinch of their salt, just to round everything out, because this is gonna be a very strong patty, even though I kind of claimed that it shouldn't be. Rules for thee and not for me, I suppose. All right, now we've got the thing seasoned. Now we just got to mix, and that's why I got the gloves on. When mixing meat, you have to be extremely thorough, otherwise you will have pockets of entirely unseasoned meat, and I can assure you nobody likes that. And conversely, you will also have pockets of extremely seasoned meat. You like my little meat baby? Yeah? And I can assure you, nobody likes either side of the extreme, man. So we're just gonna keep on mixing it here. We got enough for, I think, 2 patties. Now, why do I say 2 patties when I only have a handful here? It's actually extremely simple. We are going to be mixing in very small blocks of cheddar cheese, which I don't know where they are right now, but I'll find them. Very small blocks of cheddar cheese. So with making a patty, the best way to do that is just make a ball, split it in half. Then make it into another ball, flatten it. Now there is going to be a hole in the center of mine because there will be, cheese in it. We're going to do the same to this other one here. Same to the other one here. Flatten it out, make it into a more ball. Okay, this one is just staring at me. We're going to give it a little depression here. Now we just need the cheese, which I need to find. So, it occurred to me that I should probably put cheese in the burger, because cheeseburgers are better with cheese. Everything's better with cheese, actually. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flatten, well, no, we're actually gonna we're gonna remake the patties a little bit. Not too much, of course. Make them a little thicker. Now, I'm gonna take my fingers, I'm gonna make a divot in the burger. Make it a little bit more, spread out a little bit. And now I hope you can see where this is going, baby. Yes, sir. I've got blocks of cheese and right into the burger. This is phenomenal. Now, we're gonna do the same thing with the other patty, and we're gonna get them on the grill. After we get our other toppings. So, roll it out again. Finger, Wow, that patty kind of fell apart after I started picking and pulling at it. Now it's good for cheesification. It's not a word, but I just made it up. It's cheesification, baby. Now, 3 bits of cheese. Or 4, sorry. I can't count all of a sudden. 4 bits of cheese, just like the last one. And we're gonna let these babies sit, so not only the cheese gets the flavor from the seasoning, but the meat gets the flavor from the seasoning. And now we get to move on to the real fun. The rest of the cheese and the rest of the bacon. Let me get these gloves off and we will get cooking. Now this is the part that I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with. We are gonna be frying some big old bits of cheese and some bacon. Now, we're gonna start at the pan here and give this 1, 2. Just give it a whole lot of, Now these have to go in after the bacon because we're actually going to fry these in the bacon's fat. So the bacon has to go first. First strip, The second strip, we go with the, hold on, we gotta start pushing these around already. All right, yeah, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna come back to these in about 4-5 minutes, and we'll be ready to fry these, right?
10 seconds later.
Now I walked away for a little while and I came back, and these guys, to quote my old Uncle Ramsay, it's raw. So we're gonna give them a couple more minutes.
A few moments later.
Now, these guys are finally cooked. So we're gonna start taking them off the grill. Now, when you're taking bacon off the grill, run it to the side so some of the grease gets back in the pan. Quickly throw it onto a paper towel that's been placed over a plate, and boom. Very little mess, very little hazard. Very little hazard. All right, we gotta speed up, this shit is burning. God punished me for saying a curse word right then. He threw grease at me. All right, now, en el nombre del Padre, del Espíritu Santo, boom. Ooh, oh yeah, you feeling that, baby? Now we're cooking with oil and fat and cheese. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be brilliant. You're good, turn it off.
10 seconds later.
So I've just oiled the pan for the patties, and while that's heating up and while I get a scraper to get the patties off, let me tell you what just happened. Essentially, I fried the cheese on site. I didn't give the pan time enough to cool down, and I just flash fried them, and that caused a big old thing of grease and fat to just spray at me, which is not very good. I don't know if you've ever had grease and fat get thrown at you, but it's not very good. Very much not fun. Always be careful in the kitchen. Like, always be careful. Always be careful in the kitchen, all right? Now, because there's cheese in this, we are going to cap it off so that the heat can actually melt the cheese into the patty. And we'll be back when this is done. Now, no good burger's complete without the bun. But obviously, we're making a cheeseburger. Not just a burger with cheese, we're making a cheeseburger. So, not only are we gonna put a little bit of cheese on our cheeseburger, but we're gonna be putting 2 types of cheese on the bun, just the bun. of our burger. So I'm gonna grab a little piece here. Sorry, it's all very cold, so it's like kind of falling apart in my hands here. One on each, one on each bun. Take a little bit of the mozzarella, as my cousin Ronnie from Italy might say. And we're just gonna sprinkle all of this. Trust me, guys, this is going to be huge. This is gonna be the cheesiest cheeseburger you've ever seen. It'll be more cheesy than anyone else. Any of my opponents, they don't have cheeseburgers. They just want to eat. They just want to make you eat vegan food. This is gonna be huge, okay? And I know cheeseburgers, so we're gonna slip those in here, and we're gonna go those for 2 minutes. These are done, and they're looking and smelling amazing. So we're gonna pull these out. Jesus, that's hot. There we are. Easy as cake. Now let me grab a fork here. Nice big old fork, because, come here, you're gonna love this. The reveal of the cheese patty. Now, oh, thank you. Now, she's a little, well, she's not gonna win any beauty pageants, but let's hope she wins the ultimate game. Does it taste good or not? And to augment that, we're gonna put on a couple strips of bacon here. One big old fat glob of fried cheese. And then, no, I'm not even. Please don't burn me. Woo-wee! Jesus, that is hot. Oh my God. And there we have it, my friends. The cheesiest cheeseburger. Now we're gonna let this cool down because right now it is steaming hot, but just get a load of that. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 types of cheeses on one, in between 2 patties, on one sandwich. Oh Lord, when this cools down, it's gonna be the bomb. And I know burgers, it'll be the bomb. All right. The cheesiest cheeseburger is not complete without a little bit of seasoning. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit of ketchup on this baby, and oh, excuse me, I'm a little gassy today. We're gonna put a big old helping. Look at him, even he wants a piece. Even he wants a piece of the cheesiest cheeseburger. Now we smush it down all flat like. Cheers. Oh my God. That's better than I expected. Now that is a cheeseburger. That is, hell yeah. Stay tuned for more. I'm Sebastian Benitez. Peace.